I tell you what, this has been one of those weeks where it's like you wake up in the morning and it's like some things are going great and some things are just like it's like you're in a fish net. You can't escape, you can't do nothing, and you're just there. It's crazy as I'll get out. But one of those crazy days, we had an audio problem that we had to fix real quick and didn't understand what happened, but we got it fixed. And let's just go ahead and get into it because this lady has got so many interesting things going on in her life. And this is the second time on the show. So this is going to be awesome. Let's catch up with our good friend, Miss Billie Jo Jones, who is braiding her hair at present moment.
I was like, dang it. I was trying so hard. And you could see me do it. And I was like, oh, he's going to wait till I get done. And then you caught me like right at the end.
Well, I thought you was done. And then I seen you.
I was going so fast. I was going so fast. It's okay. We made it.
I know. And you did a great job too. I was just like, oh God. I could have got lost just watching you braid your hair. That was funny. Oh, how have you been, girl?
I'm just glad it looks okay. I couldn't see, and I was like, it's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, it looks good. So how have you been doing? I mean, since last time we talked, you have like exploded or something. I'm just like sitting up here in Nashville going, what the heck is this girl doing?
I feel like I've exploded everywhere. I think I've been all over the place doing just so many crazy things.
I know. I mean, I even seen where you like, which blew me away because usually it's like one category or two categories, but you got nominated in the TCMA for 2025 in two categories. And then your member of your band is nominated also.
Joe that plays lead acoustic and steel guitar is up for Steel Player of the Year. So I'm super proud of him. And then I'm up for Female Vocalist of the Year. And then my song is up for Single of the Year. Whose Tequila Are You Drinking?
Which I love. Awesome. That's a really cool one.
Thank you.
I could have asked a lot of people that back in the day.
I love that.
Oh, yeah. I got the comments turned on, so if anybody wants to make a comment or ask you a question or anything else, they're on. So,
Jerry, I see my friend Jerry, from Cincinnati.
Yeah, he said howdy.
One of my biggest supporters.
Awesome, I love that. Appreciate you joining us, Jerry. It's good stuff. I got to ask this question because when I found out I won a Visionary Award, I didn't even know I was in the running for it or anything else. When you find out you're nominated for, I mean, it's a big thing in Texas, the Texas CMA. Are you jumping for joy? Or are you like doing cartwheels in the road or I mean, what's going on?
No, it's one of those things that I've kind of just, I've worked my tail off, for several years now. And in the beginning, I never really could, get my foot in the door, on some of the award shows and stuff here in Texas. And now it's just like, I just won Female Vocalist of the Year for the Texas Regional Radio Awards show, which it's like right here. I got to show it off a little bit. So awesome. This is my Female Vocalist of the Year award for T3R. And then just found out, that I'm nominated for the TCMAs. It's awesome. It's really cool. And it's one of those things that I'm also the type of person that gets excited over stuff, no matter, big or small. I'm excited about, awards and I don't do it for the awards. It's not why I do what I do, but it really does, help and adds to some of those days, where you have those days where it's just you're kind of in a slum or you're tired or you're exhausted. And then I look around my house and I see all of these really cool plaques and, all the number ones that I've had and Female Vocalist of the Year and Emerging Artist of the Year. And then my big, it just makes days a little bit brighter. So I appreciate all of it and absolutely love, all the support that I'm getting from everyone.
Right. Yeah. Cause that was something I was looking at. I was just like, cause I wanted to get you on at CMA Fest this year, but your schedule and my schedule was so busy. It was just weird. Are we getting a delay or are you
Yeah,
hearing?
that was a crazy time. I can't hear you. It keeps cutting. You keep cutting out. So I'm like struggling, and I'm guessing what you're saying.
Well, that's what I was curious about because your video's locking up a little bit every now and then.
Oh no. Oh no. Yours is doing it too. So I don't know what's going on. Something's going on with I get maybe it's StreamYard because this is like the second or third interview that's kind of struggled today. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's strange. I've never had that problem before. It's crazy as
Crazy.
I'll get.
Maybe it's me.
Who
Could
knows?
be me. Could be this one. We'll make it through.
Time to upgrade the internet. Oh
I know,
man.
and I pay a lot for what we have because my son loves to like game and stuff, and so we
Yeah.
have like literally the highest level. But I don't know what's going on. Maybe
I
it's
don't
me.
know. I mean, but I had a problem the other day just even getting on my computer trying to get some stuff done on it. I just kept
Mhm.
locking up and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, I checked everything, and nothing was wrong with the computer. It was just some reason the internet stuff is kind of walky right now.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying. I don't. There was a couple other interviews, earlier today that one of them even had to completely cancel because her Wi-Fi was completely down, and then another one that I had was on StreamYard, and it was like crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah. And I'm on StreamYard. So I don't know. It's nuts, but we'll get through it. How
That'll be
did,
fun.
how did you like Country for a Cause? Wasn't that an amazing event?
For a Cause was absolutely amazing. I loved being a part of that. That was my, first year to be involved with them. Be a part of this Interstage magazine. They were, interviewing all of us and all the stars that came in. So I got to do some interviewing with everyone, and that was incredible. And then, seeing the show and seeing all those legends up there on stage and hearing their songs, that was just something special. So I hope I get to be a part of that every year.
Yeah, because I actually had TG Shepherd on, and he told me it was a huge turnout, and they did so well that they actually took a check to the people down there at Children's Vanderbilt and all that was doing all that, the hospital and everything.
Uh-huh.
And I think overall total they raised something like almost $90,000 for all of it.
That's what I heard. I heard that too. That is just absolutely incredible. I am so proud of them and that organization. They're doing some really, really big things for those kids.
Oh yeah, I love stuff like that because it just what better way to give back, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
That delay is getting on my nerves.
It's so hard because I'm like the delay is so awful because I see you like staring at me and then I'm answering and then I'm done and then I'm staring at you and then,
Yeah,
you finally hear what I'm saying.
it's crazy as all get out.
Good Lord.
I will tell you
I'm
though,
going to turn this off too.
that probably in about 2 months, we're going to have a studio in Nashville for the David Bradley show. So when you come to town, we'll just get you in the studio.
Oh yeah, that would be way better. And I'm in Nashville like all the time.
Yeah, no.
So I pretty much feel like I live there, but I mean I'm there quite a bit. So
Oh yeah, they love you. You doing the
well, good, because I love them too. So we're making it happen. We've
now you just got to get the second house in Nashville.
I need to maybe one day, but for now I've got to stay in Texas for a little bit. But maybe one day we'll get a second
Yeah.
house.
Now you born and raised in Texas and have done all this Texas country, and you've been in Nashville,
Uh-huh.
and you've seen the country in Nashville, and Texas country music is coming back more, I think, than a lot of the Nashville stuff is going on. What do you think is causing that?
I'm not really sure what's causing that. I think my opinion is that Texas has kind of always been a world of its own, with the music that we've been putting out, and I think Nashville is kind of catching on that, people really do love, the real country music sound, and I think it's finally catching on again. Kind of how we had our 80s and 90s country thing that we did, and then it kind of went away, and then now everything's kind of coming back. So loved traditional country music, and I love blending traditional country with little modern country as well, and it's kind of where Texas country has been this whole time, and I think people are finally seeing that. So I'm enjoying watching it happen and being a part of it, and I love combining both worlds, because I'm a Texas girl, but I'm also a Nashville girl, so I want to be a little of both.
Well, I've heard a lot of people, not people that are in the music industry, but friends of mine, they're like, when we getting back to that Texas country, that older country, and I'm just like, have you thought about moving to Texas? Just to get back to it. It's crazy stuff how everything works, but I don't know. There for a little bit in the 90s, I thought,
I thought just to get back up.
yeah. Well, I mean, back in the 90s, I thought the country music was more going like the older Fog Hat and kind of like a rock country,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't real wild about it. But then I talked to a lot of young artists, and they were talking about putting the steel back into it.
Yes.
Putting the fiddle back into it, and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, I think people are starting to get that original country sound.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm loving, because a lot of it does stem from Texas. I mean, it's because y'all never got away from all of the greatness that was country music.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody could listen to your music and tell right off the bat.
Yeah, they sure can, and they definitely will be able to with this next album that we've been recording and working on. We've got, I don't know how many songs are going to for sure be on there, but probably between 12 and 14 songs, and every single one of them has steel guitar. Every single one of them has the fiddle, which I'm so excited about, and I just love bringing back that real country sound.
Oh yeah, I mean that's because seeing that and hearing from you, that you're single, whose tequila are you drinking? Well, is up for a country single of the year, and I was just like, I could totally see that, because that is a damn good song. And
Yes.
then, did you just release Why you got to be so cowboy?
Well, my current single, I'm so sorry. There is a fly that is bothering the mess out of me. So we just my current radio single is Flame. That is out right now to radio. And then we just dropped a new dance remix everywhere. I mean, all over the world to, dance halls and DJs and
Yeah.
digitally everywhere. So Why You Gonna Be So Cowboy, we did a dance remix too, which is just, it's so much fun. It's such a fun song.
Did they do a line dance to it?
They did. I have a group here in Texas, in East Texas, called Red Dirt Steppin', and they created a dance for this song. And I think they're going to be posting it pretty soon. And they've been teaching it at a lot of the local dance halls around where I live. And I can't wait to get this out there for everyone to see. It's super easy. It's super fun. And I think it's going to catch on and be a thing. So I'm excited for it.
Have you learned it yet?
I have learned it. Now, could I do it right now perfectly without watching someone? Probably not, because it's been a minute. But it's not hard. And I know if I could just watch it, just one time through, I'd probably have it and be good to go. Because I used to line dance and 2-step and 3-step and all that good stuff back in the day. So it's not too hard.
I couldn't tell you the last time I danced.
That's funny.
Well, I mean, I used to do the 2-step and
So
Sweetheart Shot Us and Cowboy Cha Cha and all that stuff. But my God, that was so back in the day. I tried to do that cowboy hip hop back in the day, but I could never do that. Wasn't coordinated enough.
Cowboy hip hop. I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine with that. There's the stuff they come up with these days is just crazy.
Well, back then it was they come up with that, and they were doing that a lot to Watermelon Crawl.
Okay.
They would do the Watermelon Crawl, and then it would automatically fade from that to the like cowboy hip hop that they were doing. And then when it, got down on their knees, and all this stuff, and they were doing all that, and it was crazy back in the day. God, I'm old.
Yeah. You're not old. Stop it.
Honey, I've got an actual pin from when it was called Fanfare, and it was held at the Municipal Auditorium.
Oh, wow.
And it is a 20-year pin. That's how long this Fanfare stuff's been going on.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
It's nuts. But I mean, it's one of those things, country music's been around for a long time, and it's had some deviations, and people have expanded on it a little bit more, and now we're rolling back around to that, the Texas side of it, and the actual getting back to the real country music side. And that's what I find fascinating.
And that's what I love. I mean, that's right up my alley. So I hope it keeps going.
I know. I mean, it's for everybody listening. I mean, seriously, y'all check out Billie Jo Jones, because a lot of her music is just, it's in the, oh my God, it's there. I hate this daggum 5 seconds or whatever it is doing. I mean,
I know.
And
it's like, and I'm getting every other word. So I'm like trying to like know what you're saying.
I know, it's nuts.
We're going to do when I come to Nashville. We're going to have to make it happen.
Yeah, you're going to have to come in studio. It's going to be so much more fun, because we're looking at 2 months.
2 months. Okay. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah, because, well, I mean, you could bring a guitar, or you could bring one of your guitarists with you, and you could play something on there if you wanted to,
Yeah, no, that would be a lot of fun. We're gonna have to make that happen for sure.
Oh yeah, it'd be awesome as all get out. I really hope you win. When are they doing the TCMA award show?
So the TCMA award show is going to be Sunday, November 9th at Billy Bob's in Fort Worth, Texas. And
Okay.
my band is actually one of the bands that'll be playing that night as well. So that's going to be a really fun night.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Uh, and I was read, and I've been watching because you're one of the people that I follow.
Mm-hmm.
I was seeing where you're fixing to do a big series that you was having to keep quiet about until it got announced.
Yeah, until I finally got to announce it, a few days ago. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited to be a part of the new TV show that's coming out. It's a singing competition show. It's reality TV, and I think it's going to be something pretty special. It's got a lot of stuff that some of these other TV shows don't have, and it's called The Road. Taylor Sheridan, it's his show. There's Blake Shelton's on there. We go and tour and open for Keith Urban, his crowd and stuff, and then Gretchen Wilson is the tour manager while we're on there. So you kind of get to see 12 finalists, and I'm one of them, compete, and it's all done, all filmed, and then everyone gets to kind of watch and see what happens now. So I'm excited for people to see this TV show. It's going to be something pretty cool.
I can't wait to see it because I'm hoping that it does something a little bit more than like The Voice and all this other stuff, because you're actually going to be on the road doing this stuff. I hope it shows some of the backstage stuff that people don't get to see.
Yeah. I really think that it will. I think it's going to be really cool, and I think it's going to be kind of eye opening for a lot of people as well to kind of see the hard work that goes into what we do, and all of us that are on this show, we're not new to the scene. Like, we've all been doing this. We've all been writing songs. We've all been playing shows for a while now, and I think it's going to be cool for the world to see the hard work that goes into it, and the blood, sweat, and tears that it takes to be a singer. So I think it's going to be really cool to watch.
Oh yeah, I mean that's I can't wait. You know when it's going to air?
I have no idea. I know that they are saying it sometime in the fall. So that's all the info I have right now. I think it's going to be pretty cool though.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it because it's I do hope that they do show some of the hard work and the backstage stuff, and and maybe actually pay a little bit of attention to the roadies and the sound guys and the light guys, and show how a performance actually shapes and comes together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old school. What can I say?
No, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Because that was one of the big things, back in the day when I was doing lights and sound. You're there 3-4 hours before sound check, and you're getting everything loaded in and fixed up, everything done. And then you got the artist that comes in, you do the sound check, and then you're still 2-3 hours out before the show starts. It goes crazy. Honey, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to call this because for some reason we're having some weird stuff going on with the internet, and me and you could sit here and talk for an hour if we wasn't having problems.
I know it. I know it's been a little bit of a struggle, but that's all right. We'll get another one set soon, and then as soon as you get your studio done, then that's going to be really cool. I'd love to come in there and play you some songs. That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, and and do your ponytail before.
just a little before, it's fine.
If I could swing it though, when I get the studio and everything,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make sure that we have a grill. That way, when you come up, I'm gonna go ahead and have you do the grilled burgers for us.
Oh no, I don't know if you want that. Apparently, I cooked mine just fine, and my kiddos were just fine. But my best friend's burger wasn't quite done all the way, so I had to recook hers.
It was
So that was a fun time. That was a fun time.
It was a funny video. I laughed my butt off. It was great.
Yeah, and I have all these people that they're giving me grief because my hair was close, and I'm like, don't y'all worry. This hair costs too much. I'm not going to catch it on fire. It's going to be fine.
You got that right. Billie, tell everybody where they can find you, honey.
Y'all can check me out at billiejojones.com, BILLIEJOJones.com. You can find my tour schedule on there. We'll be posting more stuff about the TV show as soon as we can. And then, I've got new music coming out this fall. Got a brand new album coming out this fall called Turquoise and Silver. And y'all come see a live show sometime. It's gonna be a great year.
Yeah, because I really want to catch you when you do a live show in Nashville. That way I can stand out in the audience.
Yes, we're gonna make it happen. We'll put something.
I'm gonna stand out there and holler at you and stuff.
Well, I'd be okay with that. I like it.
It'll be fun. All right, honey. Go ahead and finish out your night. And I really appreciate you being on, even though we've been having these difficulties.
Thank you. That's all right. We'll make it work again sometime soon. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, ma'am. And I'll see you soon, and good luck.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see everybody later.